Imagine being hit in the head with a bullet along with your two best friends just because you guys were girls getting educated. In America, getting an education is something so normal that we take advantage of on a daily basis. But for people in developing countries, especially in northwest Pakistan, girls are not allowed to get educated. For a feminist and activist named Malala Yousafazi, that's not okay to her. She was hit in the head with a bullet just because she wanted to get educated. Her father really did influence her into getting an education, although the Taliban of Pakistan didn't allow girls to do so. She wrote diaries and blogs in order for women to get educated, and the Taliban did not like that at all. One day, she was finishing up her exam. She went into a bus, and three girls, including her, were hit with bullets. Unfortunately, she was hit with a bullet, but she was able to make it. She went through lots of different surgeries, different types of therapies in order to be where she is today. Taliban don't allow women to get educated because they don't think that women are superior. To us, education is something that we nag about sometimes, and we really don't realize how much of a blessing it is to us. It's basically a luxury for people in the developing world. According to a German broadcast, Duchess Wells, she is now one of the most famous and influential teenagers around the world. She's allowed women to believe that they're able to get educated no matter where they are in the world. The video that broke the internet basically when people heard that she was hit in the head with a bullet just because she wanted to get an education really opened up the eyes of so many people out there. She's now influenced a lot of the nations around the world to actually allow women, especially in developing nations, to get educated. She has opened many different foundations, nonprofit organizations, and talked to so many women around the world to get help in order for them to get educated. Till this day, in northwest Pakistan, they don't allow Malala to be taught in any of their schools. They still don't let girls do any education. And to her, this is still absurd. She's inspired so many women to really go out there and get their education done, because no matter what, education is what you're going to take with you no matter where you go in life. To her, education is something so important. She was able to finish high school, and she was able to go on to college to finish her bachelor's at Oxford, where she was able to get all A's in her grade and her school, and really put determination and effort and show girls that they're able to do that as well. She's a huge feminist and advocate all around the world, and to CNN News, she was the first and youngest woman to actually get a Nobel Prize. She's opened up many different nonprofit organizations and gotten so many women out there to get invested in education. She's spoke all around the world, and till now, she's such a big advocate to women out there. So basically, her motive is to, no matter where you are in the world, take advantage of your education, especially women. Don't allow anybody to step over you and to tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And just know that education out there is so important, because just like her, education was something that wasn't an advantage to her and was taken away from her so easily by the people of her own place of living. Pakistan has now protected her name all over the world, but just to the one area that she was actually born and raised in, they still don't allow it just because she's a woman. And to them, they're allowed to do that just because of religious rights. But all around the world now, we've opened the eyes of so many people and so many young women that education is something that they can actually obtain, and that no matter where you are in the world, even if you're in a developing country, you should go after it, because at the end of the day, education is all you're going to get. And just a woman like her that came from nowhere was able to get so many different awards, win a Nobel Prize, and inspire so many people out there and start nonprofit organizations to get women educated, especially women like us at such a young age.